You gotta look at this. This is amazing. All the Jewish people gotta do is tell them something bizarre. And here come New York's professional dummies from the 20th precinct. They are willing to respond every time. They come over here as soon as them crybaby Jews think something. And here they come. Here they run. Look at them. That's why I call them New York's professional dummies. They so damn dumb. This is the precinct that told me that I needed to go to do an MV-78B at the local precinct. I mean, at a different precinct, and that their lieutenant told me that I got misguided information from DMV and from the governor's office about the the MV-78B. Now these are the dum-dums. Now all the Jews got to do is holler and cry, and here these jackasses come. They not smart enough to ask the Jewish people anything. They didn't ask them anything. They just ask them where, and then here come stupid asses. Here they come. They're right here. Isn't it amazing? So they respond to people insulting my intelligence and my character. So they sit up there and let down, which is also a federal crime. But since they didn't want to give me an MV-78B, you know they're not for doing anything with the federal government, because motor vehicle is federal. But we have city employees, like the 20th precinct here. Oh, let's look at the car. So you know they were called, because look where they came. Now, they never been intelligent enough to question the Jewish people that call all the time. They've been coming and running to these Jews since I started coming on in this area back in 2017 in December. Those Jews convinced these dumbasses to do the first tow on my RV. They didn't ask them what was an RV. Did they know that the RV was there legal? They didn't ask them that. This is the 20th precinct. 10 IQs points lower than the 10th precinct. And both of them operating the same kind of intelligence. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what's going on.
All right, you ready? Will you get on the video or?
They're going to let me leave.
Come on.
Because they know what I'm in here for. You hear that? He ain't asked me what I was in here for. You see that? Them Jews trained them well. Just to insinuate.
All right.
You see that? You see that? Oh, do I want to go to the hospital?
All right.
You heard that? You see this? Do you see this? Do you see this?
Answer the question, and that's it.
You hear that? I'm supposed to answer his question.
All right. If you don't need any medical attention, anything, you cannot sleep here. You cannot hang out here.
Well, I was sleeping here.
I'm just saying. All right. Let's go.
I was sleeping here.
Let's go then.
I didn't put any money in the bank. I didn't do any banking here. I was sleeping here. You heard him, right? I don't have any money. According to the 20th precinct, I don't have any money. So, because he just told me I was sleeping here.
I'm just saying.
He said I was sleeping here. So I wasn't in Bank of America for doing banking.
All right.
You heard this partial nigga gonna sit up there and insinuate that I was in here sleeping. Not that I was doing any banking here. I wouldn't have any money. Oh, and my dogs wouldn't be eating Natural Balance because it's cheap food. Okay, all right. So these niggas here who can't even rub a paycheck together has to buy something that looks like what they want because they can't afford to have anything what they want. One insinuate that someone who looks as good as me, who they can never date anyways, because I don't do buffets or food carts, insinuated that somebody who look as good as me and healthier than he will ever see put his dick anywhere near, one insinuate that I would be sleeping here in this. Let's look around. Where would I be sleeping at in here? I need to know. Okay. I have 2 purebred dogs. Let's get a good look. Unlike this trash here who would have something that he would think he need to make some money off selling to drug dealers, I have purebred dogs. One of them is almost 20 years old because he also couldn't date nobody with the education intelligent level that I have. Someone on my standards don't date shit like this. I don't do paycheck niggas. And these are paycheck niggas. My pussy's too good for motherfuckers who have jobs. And this motherfucker wanted to insinuate that I was in here sleeping. Ain't that a bitch? So I would go from working. Oh, look who they called. They called the losers over here. Every last one of them is losers. Okay. Now, these are the same people who use the system. And where do they live? In the same shit. In the same type of shit that she's going to sit up there and tell me. You hear this?
I'm from the Department of Homeless Services. Would you like any service?
Did you hear that?
Okay.
This is super good.
We have shelters that you can probably.
You hear this?
All right, thank you.
They're gonna send a loser to come and offer me to be a loser like her, and offer me to live like the other losers. Yeah. And his breed right here, they accept that shit. They accept that shit. You see that? Yep. She want me to be a qualified loser like her.
No.
And she wants me to wait a minute. Hold a minute. Because they've been, you know why her agency even exists? Because a Jewish man used to work at Amtrak, worked in the building of Amtrak. Used to go around in exactly 1997 and kick all the homeless black people, the old elderly people, and tell them, get these niggas off the floor. He made an agency called Outreach. That's where it all started at. Inside Penn Station, down there towards 7th Avenue. And I said to him, aren't you Jewish? And he goes, yeah. I said, so you a nigga too, because Israel's in the African continent. So he goes, I'm not a black person. I said, yeah, you a nigga. So they redefined and made the agency bigger. And now they hire all the niggas to go chasing after the niggas. So all the losers that they thought black people were, he went and he didn't go get no Jewish people to come and get him. He got the niggas. Now, I used to live over there, so you know. I wasn't even qualified to live over there with those Jewish people. They used to call on me all the time. And niggas like this came. The first nigga was the first one to die at the World Trade Center. And he had the nerve to be Spanish. They found his body fully intact underneath all that dust at 9/11. Because you can always get a busted up, broke ass fucking Puerto Rican or Dominican to insinuate somebody's doing worse than they are. Neither one of those countries are surviving without the backbone of America, begging the American government to give them. Just saying, speaking the truth.